Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's that time again. It's time for the Midweek War! Now, I apologize. There's no TNA big board this week, but we do have the voice of Inspire Pro Wrestling, Eamon Payton, with me here tonight. Eamon, how are you, sir?
I am actually not too bad this week when it comes to this show. We'll have some stuff to say, obviously, but, you know.
All right. Well,
I'm going in with a good attitude.
That's great for you. I started watching this at 1:30 in the morning, and oh, man.
Oh, God.
Not the best strategy. And I had already watched Ring of Honor, NXT, and Lucha. So maybe I was tired. I doubt it. But, you know, we're talking No Surrender. Eamon, what was your one word this week for No Surrender?
Rushed. I'll say rushed.
Okay. All right. My one word was tap. Tap. I'm tapping out. TNA. Oh man, here we go. All right, Eamon. In this free purview on Destination America, what was your one good thing?
My one good thing for this week's episode, or this TNA No Surrender, was the Austin Aries Rockstar Spud match. I like the actual match. I thought it was very competitive. I usually don't really like Austin Aries matches, but I really like this one for some reason. I do think the whole career stipulation thing was kind of just, not really built at all. But I still liked it. I thought the match was great. The finish was really cool. I love the top rope. What does he call it? The underdog, I guess. Basically the Dudley Dog or whatever.
Yeah, this is the week for finishers off the top rope.
Yeah, kind of. But as far as the actual match goes, I liked it. I thought the crowd was into it. And yeah.
Yeah, that match was really good. That was gonna be my backup if you hadn't said that. I mean, Rockstar Spud is always great. He makes whatever they give him work. I love that he got really serious and took off his bow tie. Mm-hmm. Like that to me is like Bailey tightening her headband. It adds a new. And afterwards, Austin Aries gave Spud back the bow tie and shook his hand, and that was nice. Really good. Yeah,
and I love the promo after with him and Bobby Roode, because as it was happening, all I thought was, okay, Bobby Roode's going to turn. Okay, Bobby Roode's going to beat the shit out of them.
Mm-hmm. See, I thought that was just those two guys talking after the match, and there happened to be a camera there.
Because Bobby was kind of like, so what do I do now? Like, he was kind of just, like, defeated in a sense because Aries was gone. So I was like, okay, he's going to turn on him and beat the shit out of him in the back. But they didn't do that, and it was actually really nice. And I thought it was cool.
And if it leads to a Bobby Roode Rockstar Spud match, I'd be okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be okay with that. Two of the performers I actually like on the show feuding. That's always a good thing.
Obviously, I feel like Bound for Glory needs to lead to a certain match being for the heavyweight title, involving Rockstar Spud.
Yeah,
but I don't think TNA's going to do that. Based
on the location for Bound for Glory, I don't think we're going that way. Certain people can't leave their own state, apparently. My good this week is the Partial Metal Mayhem match. I liked it. EC3 beat Matt Hardy clean as a whistle, which is fantastic. I mean, kind of expected. But they had some good spots in the match. It was a fun watch, as those kinds of matches tend to be. I thought it was interesting that even in the middle of his world title match, TNA decided that Jeff was more important.
Yeah.
At some points. Because, the first time Matt started getting offense, they quick cut to Jeff Hardy watching the match. I just thought it was a little odd.
Basically the story of Matt Hardy's life.
The only way I'm okay with this is if we get to see, maybe Matt versus Jeff in North Carolina as opposed to Jeff versus EC3.
Yeah.
I mean, Who knows where they're going with it? Oh wait, we can all find out because it's already recorded. But anyway,
Yeah. Oh, we know where they're going with it.
Actually, I'm trying not to read spoilers. I'm trying to be good about this. There was one thing that happened on this week's episode that I was spoiled about, and we'll get to that. Eamon, what's your bad this week?
My bad for this week is Mahabali Shira, who's really terrible.
He was really not good.
That's the thing. The whole stuff with him turning on Storm or whatever felt so rushed.
Mm-hmm.
Like it felt like, oh, he turned on him. Now we're gonna have the match on the same show. Like I don't know. It felt weird to me. I started to like the promo he cut on him as soon as he turned on him, and then he just kind of went off the rails. And then the match happened, and he was tripping over himself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was really bad.
Yeah, Shira, Koya, whatever you want to call him, not too great in the ring. And if he's the one that ends up taking out James Storm from TNA, well, that doesn't bode well. Because how many last moments is James Storm gonna have? I thought being DDT'd by Mickey was a great send off for him.
But hey.
But my bad this week is Bully Ray was taken out.
Of course he was.
Because I heard Bully's chronic injury was wallet lightning, which I mean, it's a plague down there in the Impact Zone. So Dixie decided that she needed someone else to run the show. And I mean, who's the most trustworthy person you can think of there, Eamon? Maybe Mike Tenay, maybe Jeremy Borash.
Give the Harris brothers another job.
Yeah, maybe the Harris brothers. No. For some reason, TNA Hall of Famer Jeff Jarrett was there. And Jeff Jarrett is going to be running Impact.
Hey Dixie. I know it was kind of a hard decision to make, so, with the sudden loss of Bully Ray. I do have an idea though for who can run the show with his sudden absence. You.
Mm-hmm.
You're the president of the company. Why do you need someone else running the show?
Well,
you also said you turned over a new leaf. So wouldn't you like to show people that you turned over a new leaf?
Yeah. Eamon, I'm scared.
Where's that graphic that they of someone news in charge or whatever that TNA posted? Because we need to just fucking keep posting that weekly. That's the new Bram just got re-signed to TNA. Yeah. It's stupid. It's so stupid. I'm
really scared. Like, you know what? If you're gonna have Jeff Hardy there, who can't wrestle anyway, why not put him in charge? I feel like that would be a better. I can think of about a dozen better options to run things in TNA. Why not have the Wolves? Clearly, you can't have them on TV now because of the whole Hernandez situation, which explains why the tag titles are obsolete now. But we're gonna get Global Force Impact, aren't we?
We kind of are.
I don't want it. I don't want it. Can someone wake me up when September ends? Because I feel like TNA will be gone. And by the way, if at the end of September TNA goes to their YouTube feed for all of their Bound for Glory build-up, we're not reviewing that shit.
No.
Nope.
That's not part of the midweek war.
Nope. If you're on the
Journey into Jakara, we're not reviewing that shit.
Yeah. Oh God. All right. Eamon, what would you change about Impact this week? God. Besides, a lot of it.
Besides a lot of it, yeah. That's a great question. Parts of I don't like what they're doing with the knockout stuff.
Oh, I hate it.
Why is Terrence suddenly like running around arms flared like scared for her life. Like Gail Kim just has a new outfit on. Who gives a shit? Like who cares? She's no different.
There's so much wrong about the knockouts now that I can't even pinpoint. Like this was No Surrender. Why wasn't there a knockouts title match?
There was a handicap match though, because of course there was.
Yeah, and a handicap match where the one I don't even know.
I feel so bad for Marty Bell and Jade. I can't believe I'm even calling that Mia Yim. They make them look like such garbage.
And you know what? I feel bad for Taryn too, because
Taryn's very good.
And three of them in the dollhouse, they're trying very, very hard.
Yeah, and it's nothing. It's nothing against the performers. It's completely what they're given, and honestly, what they're given wrestling wise too. Because Gail Kim, I know she's being like touted as like one of the greatest women's wrestlers ever. She's honestly not that great. Like I don't understand what they're going for here, and I feel like they have the capability. You have talented people on that in that dollhouse and on that roster. Just use them and make them. You know, don't do weird like fucking fetish gimmicks and just have them be awesome. You know, because they have every capability to be awesome. You know.
Let's see if I could change anything this week. I would have not had Anderson versus Bram or Drew versus Drake because I did not care about anything that any of those four men had to do.
I thought Drew versus Drake wasn't too bad. Minus the fact of like Drew Galloway just keep proceedingly yelling "stand up" constantly. I get it. That's your catchphrase. Yeah, I get it. You're trying to use symbolism.
And why do you want your opponent to stand up?
If
anything, Corey Graves had it right. You want him to stay down.
If Drew Galloway shows up with "stand up" tattooed on his knuckles, that's it's amazing. But no, I agree.
STANDUP. All right. Hashtag STANDUP. Perfect.
Yeah. Bram and Mr. Anderson can go die in a fire.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I said this once. Some people gave me a little bit of grief for it on Twitter. NXT opened up with Charlotte versus Bayley. Ultima Lucha opened up with Mundo versus El Patron. ROH opened up with a fucking crescent kick coronation. And No Surrender opened up with Anderson versus Bram.
Mm-hmm. The hot opener.
Yeah. And also
just out of curiosity, and I won't spoil this, Mike, do you know where this match is leading to?
Oh, God, I'm scared to find out. Is there a microphone on a pole match? Oh, no. Oh, no. Your silence says way too much. I'm way too close to that. I don't want to know anymore because I'm just going to cry. And I'm already going to do enough crying when we talk about Ultima Lucha. But
okay.
Why wasn't this Bram match a no DQ match like all of his other ones?
Yeah.
Like, wasn't the whole point of this that he beat Anderson bloody and made Anderson contemplate retiring? Like, this was just a normal match.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, all right.
Also, Mr. Anderson looks god-awful.
Yeah,
not just wrestling. I'm not referring to his wrestling. Like, he physically looks awful.
Mr. Anderson has become the Brett Favre of wrestling, which I guess is his dream, but not in the way he thinks.
He's like toasted and gross. Like it's just the worst. Like hot dog like shoved into a pair of tights. Like it's so disgusting.
Yeah, Brett Favre.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like if he sent a dick pic to someone, he'd go full Brett Favre. But yeah, TNA. I don't even know. I'm trying. I'm really, really trying to like you. You have a great champion. You have probably my favorite champion of all the companies right now. But Jesus Christ, man. Everything else from From that down, it's just not well.
No,
Eamon, where would you rank TNA this week?
it is my fourth. I would encourage people, do watch Aries and Rockstar Spud, and if you like that style of the Full Metal Mayhem, watch Matt Hardy and EC3. Other than that, you don't really gotta watch this show. We're the only ones that gotta watch it because it's on TV and it's in the midweek.
Yeah, TNA No Surrender is gonna be my number 4 this week too. Like Eamon said, there were 2 good matches. Everything else it wasn't pay-per-view quality. It wasn't even close. Like there was nothing on the line in any of these other segments or matches or anything like that. It just seemed like another Impact. Was there anything else you want to touch on, Eamon, before we go to the plugs?
I can't think of anything.
Alrighty. So where can the good people on the internet find you, Eamon?
They can find me on the Twitters at Eamon2Please. Also, check out Inspire Pro Wrestling and InspireProWrestling.com, and check out our Fade to Black event, which is this Sunday, featuring a lot of talented individuals who are not in TNA.
All right, and I am Mad Mike 4883 on the Twitters. If you want more from the Mayhem Show, you can go to sorgatronmedia.com. You can go to WrestlingMayhemShow.com. You can email us at goodtimes@WrestlingMayhemShow.com. Tell us if you're watching TNA, why? And if it's to laugh at it, I understand. I worry for you, but I understand. And if you want more of this, every Tuesday night, we have solid entertainment from 5:30 Eastern all the way up to roundabouts midnight. We talk tech, we talk video games, we talk awesome things. We talk wrestling on the Wrestling Mayhem Show around about 9 o'clock. And then we have the Indie Mayhem Show with Eamon and Sorg, and they talk to a whole lot of independent professional grapplers. And yeah, so we got one more show to talk about, one more pay-per-view. And we'll see you next week on the Midweek War.